presentation on foreign exchange risk under translation risk, presented by Shruta, MCOM Final. Introduction. Translation risk is the exchange rate risk resulting from converting financial result of one currency to another currency. Translation risk is incurred by companies who have business operations in multiple countries and conduct transactions in different currencies. If results are reported in different currencies, it becomes difficult to compare result and calculate result for the entire company. Here, the exchange rate risk resulting from converting financial result of one currency to another currency is the translation risk. Translation risk is the risk that a company's equities, assets, liabilities, or income will change in value as a result of exchange rate changes. This occurs when a firm denominates a portion of its equities, assets, and liabilities in a foreign currency. It is also known accounting exposure. Accounting exposure means same thing as translation risk that arises due to fluctuations in currency exchange rate. Translation risk is a type of foreign exchange risk faced by multinational corporations that have subsidiaries operating in another country. Translation risk can affect any company that has assets or liabilities that are denominated in a foreign currency, or any company that operates in a foreign marketplace that uses a currency other than the parent company's home currency. The more assets or liabilities the company has that are denominated in a foreign currency, the greater the translation risk. Here, the assets, liabilities, equities, and earnings of a subsidiaries of a multinational company are usually denominated in the currency of the country it is situated in. If the parent company is situated in a country with the different currencies, the values of the holdings of each subsidiary need to be converted in the currency of the home country. Ultimately, for financial reporting, the parent company will report its assets and liabilities in its home currency. So, when the parent company is preparing its financial statements, it must include the assets and liabilities it has in other currencies. When valuing the foreign assets and liabilities for the purpose of financial reporting, translate all of the value into the home currency. When a company is exposed to translation risk, reported result may be higher or lower compared to the actual result based on the changes in the exchange rate. Here, parent company will report its assets and liabilities in its domestic currency. So, when the parent company is preparing its financial statements, it must include the assets and liabilities it has in the other currencies. The company's balance sheet will change in value as a result of exchange rate changes. In many cases, translation exposure is recorded in financial statements as an exchange rate gain or loss. Example 1. Company D's parent company is Company A, which is located the USA. Company D is located in France and conduct trading in euro. At year end, result of Company D is consolidated with the result of company A. To prepare consolidated financial statements, thus the result of company D are converted into US dollar. Below details of revenue, the cost of sales and gross profits are of company D based on the transactions for the financial year 2017. Particulars and amount in euro. Sales 2545, cost of sales 1056, negative sign. Gross profit 1489. Solution. Assuming an exchange rate of US dollar or euro 0.92, this means that 1 US dollar is equal to 0.92 euro. The result of company D will be converted to here particulars and US dollar. To column, particulars column, sales 2545 into 0.92 euro converted to US dollar 2341. Cost of sales 1056 into 0.92 euro 972 US dollar. Gross profit 1489 into 0.92 euro that is 1369 US dollar. Due to the currency conversion, the reported result are lower than the actual result. This is not an actual reduction and is purely due to the currency conversion. Here example 2. For example, assume the domestic division of a multinational company incurs a net operating loss of US dollar 3000, but at the same time a foreign subsidiary of the company made of profit of 3000 units of foreign currency. At the time, the exchange rate between US dollar and the foreign currency is 1 to 1. So the foreign subsidiary's profit exactly cancels out of the domestic division's loss. Solution. Before the parent company consolidates its financial reports, the exchange rate between the dollar and the foreign currency changes. Now, 1 unit of foreign currency is only worth $50. Suddenly, the profit of the foreign subsidiary is only worth US dollar 1500, 1500, and it no longer cancels out the domestic division's loss. Now the company as a whole must report a loss. This is a simplified examples of translation risk. Next, hedging translation risk. A company with foreign operations can protect against translation risk by hedging. The company can protect against the translation risk by purchasing foreign currency, by using currency swaps, by using currency futures, or by using a combination of these hedging techniques. Company can use any one of these techniques to fix the value of the foreign subsidiaries' assets and liabilities to protect against potential exchange rate fluctuations. Here, the companies can attempt to minimize translation risk by purchasing currency swaps or hedging through futures contract. In addition, a company can request that clients pay for goods and services in the currency of the company's country of domicile. Next, a difference between transaction and translation risk. First one, transaction versus translation risk. Transaction risk is the exchange rate risk resulting from the time lag between entering into a contract and settling it. Translation risk is the exchange rate risk resulting from converting financial result of one currency to another currency. Here, uh, transaction risk means when a contract is entered in the present, which will be settled at a future date. The resulting risk is a transaction risk. Next, translation risk. It is the exchange rate risk associated with companies that deal in foreign currencies and list foreign assets on their balance sheet. Second one, actual change in outcome. There is an actual change in the future outcome in transaction risk since the transaction is entered into at one point of the time and settled in the future. There is no actual change in the outcome in translation risk since the visible change in result is merely due to the currency conversion. Here, transaction risk, there is an actual change in the future outcome and it is settled in the future. Here, translation risk, no actual changes in the outcome, it is currency conversion. Overall conclusion, translation exposure or translation risk is inevitable for companies operating in other countries than their home country. It is usually a legal requirement for regularities. It does not change cash flow but only changes the reporting of consolidated financials. Thank you.